That's how it's going to end? Huh. Yeah. I mean, if you can't tell from the title, if you want to know what we're talking about, we're just going to jump right into this video. Hi, everyone. It's been a while, but welcome back to TV Time with Chris. The channel devoted specifically to TV shows and limited series. Now, hey, if you love TV shows and limited series, then make sure that you subscribe to this channel because you're going to get that content and then some. Now, today we are discussing the finale of Falcon Winter Soldier. And I've got to say, I had no idea that this was the finale. I mean, I woke up at maybe a little bit before 3 o'clock here on the East Coast of the United States. So it was just before Falcon Winter Soldier was going to come out, because it comes out at midnight Pacific time. So I waited about 3:01, 3:02. I go on to Disney Plus. I start. There's no title to the episode. It just says episode 6. So I'm like, okay, whatever. Let's see what we're getting into, because there's really no description. They had nothing set up for this. So I'm like, all right, I watch it. And I've got to tell you, when this show started, I know I haven't done reviews for earlier episodes or even the finale for WandaVision, but again, subscribe to this channel because you will get those. I will be doing my TV Time catch-ups on Mondays. So be on the lookout for those videos on Monday, where I will be catching up on all the shows that I haven't done a review for. So I watched the first episode of Falcon Winter Soldier, and I've got to say I was a little underwhelmed because it had just come off of, WandaVision. I'll talk about the finale for that on Monday, but I had certain thoughts about it the first time I watched it, but thankfully there was a week in between WandaVision and Falcon Winter Soldier, so it kind of gave me time to let WandaVision sink in and rewatch and accept what actually happened. Sorry about that little cutaway. Technical problems. I had to, again, change the battery on the camera. Not that the camera I have is bad. I love it. It's a great camera. Good quality, but the battery life can exhaust quickly with everything that I use it for. If you want to know what camera that I use, I will see if I can link that in the description below so you guys can check it out for yourself. And maybe I'll talk about that in a future episode. But anyway, coming off of WandaVision, I was expecting something great with this, but, especially with WandaVision starting out and giving us the first 2 episodes, it was almost like spoiling us, because we came into this one and we got just the first episode. And again, I felt very underwhelmed by it. But I had to let it sink in a little bit that, yes, they're giving us the backstory. They're telling us, what has been going on with these characters since the events of Infinity War. They had to come back after 5 years being gone, or after 5 years of anything, really. And, now they're back and trying to adjust to life, and this is where the world is, and yes, okay, they were setting it up. So it took me a little while to let that sink in, and I was set for the second episode. And I tell you, it took me a little while to really get into this. But by episode 4, I was hooked into this show. I wanted so much more. I was loving it. I was loving the chemistry between the characters, where the story was going, everything. And then I watched, episode 5. It was good. Episode 6, I really enjoyed. And then it ends. And I'm like, okay, all right, let's see what's going to happen. And then all of a sudden I start getting, my usual notifications in the morning, and they're talking about the Falcon Winter Soldier finale, and I'm like, whoa. Was this the finale? And sure enough, this was the finale. So, I don't know where they're going with this. I don't know because when you watch WandaVision, that says it's a limited series. Falcon Winter Soldier says it's a mini series. Does this mean that we're going to be getting a season 2? Because there's so much with these characters. Again, I hate comparing it to WandaVision, but that's the only other, Marvel show going off with the MCU timeline. So WandaVision finished, and it finished. You kind of know what's going on, and they set it up for future movies. This one, you can't really go into a movie with this. There's so many individual characters. What's going on with Walker's character? What's going on with Sharon Carter's character? Her being the power broker, even though I kind of saw that coming before they actually said it. Just what's happening with that? What's going on with Zemo and him being in prison but still having pull on the outside, as is typically the case with any, big boss that's in prison. Excuse me. What's going to happen now with Bucky? He kind of has the closure that he needed thanks to the advice of Sam. Where does he go at this point? What's going to happen with Sam now? He's Captain America. Does the other guy, the sergeant, I can't think of his name, does he become the new Falcon? Because remember, he left him the wings, the old wings. Does he become the new Falcon? And is Sam now, what's going to happen? Are we going to get a season 2? Are we going to get a bunch of movies for each character kind of thing? Are we going to get movies with Zemo and his character? Because, he became a hit with this show. Memes of him were everywhere. Yes, everywhere. So, is he going to be part of Black Panther 2? Is he just going to be in a future with this show? What's going to happen? I haven't done too much research. I wasn't too excited for Falcon Winter Soldier, but as I said, the more it went on, the more I got hooked and loved this show. So, just so many questions. Hey guys, if you haven't taken a minute to subscribe, make sure you do that. It's free, takes 2 seconds, not even a minute, and it helps me out. So show some support, subscribe, and hit that like button. But not that the ending was not good. If this is the finale and this is how they want to finish it, it's great because it did what it needed to. You start out with, here's Sam, and he was given the shield by Captain America at the end of Endgame. What does he do with that now? And we get that in this show. We see the whole process that it went through. So you see him evolve into Captain America and him being a good man. And so if that's really what this show was, if this show was, let's show the process of Sam and Bucky, because those two have been a great duo since Civil War. With it, can you move your seat up? No. Just the interaction between these two, I'm glad they got their own show. And it did, like I said, what it meant to. We got Bucky and his transition from being Winter Soldier into being Bucky and having a part in and being able to be just not in hiding, live a regular life. And how is he dealing with that? And he finally got his closure. Sam, with being given the shield and taking on the task of being Captain America from Captain America, that's a huge weight. And to see him finally accept that role and take it on, again, it did that. But it left so much. So If they're going to give us a season 2, I cannot wait for it. If they're going to touch on each character in future movies, I'm a little less excited for that, because I'd rather get it all in one shot, kind of like what we were doing, you know? Like Walker, what's going on with him? Is he going to get his own movie now as the U.S. agent? Is he just going to be dealing with this show? You know, so many questions, and I don't have the answers. And maybe I'll discuss them in future videos on this channel as I do more research and hear more fan theories and kind of put things together myself. But for right now, check out Falcon Winter Soldier. If you don't like the way it starts, give it time. You will fall in love with this show. You will. The show is just that good. And again, here I'm speaking more to Marvel fans, because if you have never seen anything Marvel and you go and you check out this show, you're not going to understand anything that's happening. You're not going to know who Falcon is, who Winter Soldier is, Sam and Bucky, the whole Captain America passing the shield on, what happened to Captain America. You're going to be so lost. But for the Marvel fans, if you haven't seen this, I'm sure you have, but if you haven't, check this out. Give it time. You will fall in love with it. But, you know, I really don't even know what else to say about this show. Other than, I can't believe that's where they're going to leave it off. Definitely set it up for, if they're doing seasons, they set it up perfectly for season 2 and to see everything that's going to transpire and to see where these characters go, because, you know, Zemo is, with me, typical bad guy. You know, yes, he's bad, but I appreciate what he's fighting for, why he's doing what he's doing. So, bad guy, but not really a bad guy. Sharon Carter, you're thinking good guy. Winter Soldier, you know, she's there helping out. And Civil War, she's helping Captain out. But then you see her turn. You see the events that Infinity War has had on certain people and the world in general with this show. So you see how she's changed from being the good character to being the power broker. And it's just, I don't know what to say. And I keep saying that, but I keep going. There's so much I want to talk about with this show. And I'm going to have to do it in future catch-up episodes, which will be on Monday. So make sure you subscribe to this channel. Again, I'm saying it. Subscribe. On Mondays, you will get TV Time Catch-Up, where I will be talking about shows that I've lagged on. So I will be talking about WandaVision finale, the first 5 episodes of Falcon Winter Soldier, and Cobra Kai, finishing up season 3 with that. So subscribe. You'll get all of that. But Falcon Winter Soldier, final thoughts on the finale. The show, like I said, did what it was supposed to. It got us caught up on these characters, what they've been up to since the events of Endgame, and what the world has been like since the events of Infinity War. Because Infinity War happens, we get Endgame, we get a brief glimpse of what the world is like, but a lot of it focuses on them trying to correct what Thanos did. This show lets us see, what has the world done? What has the world been up to? What are certain people, characters been up to since the events of Infinity War? So check this out. It's a good watch. It's 6 episodes. Each episode, whatever the runtime says, take about 10 minutes from that. Because credits and everything. But Falcon Winter Soldier had its finale today on Friday, April 23rd. And I'm hoping they give us a season 2, and I'm hoping that they don't wait too long for it. Give us a 6-month break and then come back with season 2. I'm set for it. But those are my thoughts. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. As always, make sure you check out the Instagram, Movie Time with Chris, where you're going to get little snippets of everything that's going to come on the YouTube channel. Speaking of the YouTube channel, don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and ring that bell, because you don't want to miss any future videos that are going to be on this channel. Also, I'm on Twitter, so make sure you follow me there, Movie Time with C1, where you're going to get a heads up of everything that I'm going to be working on across all my platforms for the day. I'm on Twitch, Movie Time with Chris. Follow me there. I do Amazon watch parties. I'll be doing one every week. So follow me on Twitch and we'll watch a movie together. Also, make sure you go to my blog, www.movietimewithchris.com, where you're going to get a more in-depth analysis of everything that I talk about here on the YouTube channel. And lastly, if there's ever a topic you want to hear about or a TV show that you want me to review, email me, movietimewithchris@gmail.com. I'm going to check that email multiple times a day. I will not miss your message. And the topic you want to hear about will be in a future video on this channel. But until next time, stay safe and take care.